drop it or run off down the street with it is the funniest thing I ever saw.
After successfully captivating audiences with a mix of humor, tension, and unexpected twists, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot became known for its daring storytelling. During the filming, one actor's bold decision to perform a risky stunt without prior approval led to relentless teasing from crew members and fellow actors. Despite the pressure, he persisted, refusing to back down from the challenge. This act of defiance and willingness to take risks became a running joke on set, with jokes and remarks continuing long after filming ended. The story spread beyond the set, with fans and tabloids hearing about the incident, turning it into a symbol of boldness and resilience. Many saw this as a testament to the actor's commitment to his craft, even in the face of constant teasing and mockery. Over time, this incident became a well-known story among film enthusiasts, highlighting the camaraderie and sometimes harsh humor that develop on movie sets. It also reminded everyone that taking chances can lead to unforgettable moments, even if they come with some teasing along the way. The actor's experience serves as a reminder that standing for what you believe in can sometimes lead to endless teasing, but it also builds character and leaves a lasting impression.
R3, R7, L2, R3, R5, R7. All
right, now backwards, quick.
After watching Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, you can see the strong performances from the main cast that make the film memorable. Clint Eastwood, known for his legendary acting career, brings his signature charisma and stoic strength to the role of a seasoned thief. His portrayal gives the character depth and makes him seem both tough and relatable. Jeff Bridges plays a young drifter who is full of energy and complex emotions. His performance is nuanced, capturing the uncertainties and struggles of someone trying to find their place in the world. Bridges' character adds a lively dynamic to the story, balancing Eastwood's calm demeanor with his own energetic presence. George Kennedy and Jeffrey Lewis play the antagonists perfectly, providing the necessary tension and challenge for the main characters. Kennedy's portrayal of a relentless pursuer adds an element of danger and urgency, while Lewis' character, with his hardened persona, adds realism and grit. The performances of Kennedy and Lewis deepen the narrative, making the pursuit feel intense and believable. Furthermore, the chemistry between Eastwood and Bridges elevates the film, creating a compelling interaction that draws viewers into their relationship. Their performances make the characters feel authentic and relatable, and the interactions between them bring energy and tension to the story. Throughout the film, the performances combined with breathtaking landscapes create a vivid and engaging experience that has kept viewers interested for years. Meanwhile, in 1974, the movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot received notable recognition through the performance of Jeff Bridges. Bridges was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, a significant achievement that highlighted his talent and potential in Hollywood. In the film, he played the role of a young drifter who teams up with Clint Eastwood's character, an ex-thief. His portrayal captured both vulnerability and charm, making his character feel real and relatable to the audience. The nomination was seen as a testament to his ability to bring depth to his role, and it marked an important moment in his career. The recognition not only celebrated Bridges' performance, but also emphasized the film's overall quality and its influence on the movie industry during that period. His performance stood out for its authenticity and emotional resonance, laying the foundation for the impressive array of roles he would take on later in his career. This acknowledgement helped to establish him as a rising star, and contributed to the film's reputation as a significant piece of cinema in the early 1970s. The industry saw his talent, and audiences appreciated his convincing and engaging acting, making his role in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a memorable chapter in his professional journey.
6, Goody comes around back. If you're not ready to go, he goes without you. You get into the car and you hit the floor. You stay there, you don't...
Seeing that the storyline centers around Eastwood's character fleeing his former partners, who believe he stole the loot from a previous heist, the film sets up a tense and gripping narrative. This premise leads to a story filled with danger, betrayal, and surprising alliances, making it exciting for viewers. As the plot develops, the complex web of relationships and motives deepens the story, showing how trust can be fragile and intentions can be misunderstood. The film skillfully balances serious, dramatic moments with lighter, humorous scenes, which help keep the audience engaged without feeling overwhelmed. The characters' interactions and shifting loyalties create a layered experience where nothing is quite what it seems, and each scene adds new twists to the story. The tension rises as Eastwood's character tries to stay ahead of those chasing him, while also navigating a world full of uncertain friendships and hidden agendas. At the same time, the film mixes in moments of levity, making the overall experience more enjoyable and relatable. The layers of mistrust, clever planning, and unpredictable twists keep viewers guessing until the very end. Overall, the film offers a richly textured story that explores themes of survival, deception, and unexpected camaraderie through its engaging plot and well-crafted characters. Seeing that George Kennedy and Jeffrey Lewis's characters relentlessly pursue Eastwood, it becomes clear that their pursuit is driven by a deep desire for revenge. They believe Eastwood betrayed them, and their unwavering determination shows their need to settle scores, no matter the cost. Their calculated actions create a constant sense of urgency and danger that runs through the story, making every scene feel tense and unpredictable. These characters represent the darker side of loyalty and vengeance, which adds a menacing tone to the film. While Eastwood and Bridges develop a sense of camaraderie and trust, the threat posed by Kennedy and Lewis characters remains persistent, reminding viewers that not everyone's loyalty is pure. Their pursuit goes beyond just a physical chase. It becomes a psychological battle where their motivations are complex and sometimes unclear. The way they follow Eastwood shows their obsession and intensity, emphasizing how vengeance can consume a person completely. As the story unfolds, their relentless pursuit contrasts sharply with the developing friendship between Eastwood and Bridges, adding layers of tension and conflict. Their actions remind us that revenge often comes with a heavy price and can distort the sense of right and wrong, making their pursuit one of the key elements that heighten the film's sense of danger and moral ambiguity.
I wake up in some Fleabag hotel.
In the movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the story revolves around two men who start out as strangers but gradually develop a bond that becomes the heart of the film. As the story unfolds, Eastwood's character, a seasoned criminal, and Bridges' Lightfoot, a small-time thief, find themselves in a dangerous situation imposed by a threatening gang. Despite their initial mistrust and the circumstances forcing them together, a reluctant friendship begins to form. Over time, their relationship evolves beyond suspicion into a genuine connection, driven by their need to escape the gang's threats and find safety. This emerging friendship becomes the emotional core of the movie, allowing viewers to see the characters in a new light. Their interactions are filled with humor that provides lighter moments amid tense scenes, as well as tension that emphasizes the danger they face. There are also moments of authentic connection where they trust and rely on each other, revealing their deeper qualities. The film explores themes of trust, loyalty, and redemption as these two characters learn to depend on each other and perhaps find a sense of redemption for their past mistakes. The interactions between Eastwood and Bridges are crucial in shaping the story, highlighting how unlikely bonds can form under extraordinary circumstances. Their dynamic and transformation throughout the film make their journey both interesting and relatable, showing that even in the toughest times, friendship can grow in the most unexpected ways.
I wish Dunlop was still here.
In the movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, there is a turning point where everything shifts for the characters. The tension rises sharply when Eastwood's character manages to convince the gang that the stolen loot is hidden behind a blackboard in an old schoolhouse. However, this schoolhouse no longer exists, making the false hiding spot a clever trick. This moment shows how smart and quick Eastwood is as he thinks on his feet to turn the situation around. His quick thinking helps him stay calm and confident in a dangerous moment, which is very important for the story. The fake hiding place not only gives the gang a false hope, but also allows the protagonist to buy crucial time. This strategic move sets the stage for the big heist that comes next, pushing the story into its exciting second act. The scene highlights the movie's special mix of suspense and clever storytelling, as Eastwood's resourcefulness keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. It proves that even in high-pressure moments, intelligence and calmness can win out, making it a key moment in the film's development. In the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the characters face a situation where they have no better options left, leading them to choose a daring plan. They decide to rob the same vault again years later, believing that once the vault is emptied, No one would expect them to try again. This decision shows how desperate and brave they are, willing to risk everything for one last heist. The group puts a lot of thought into planning their operation, making careful choices to avoid getting caught. The detailed heist sequence reveals their cleverness and ability to work together under pressure. They face many challenges during the crime, such as avoiding security systems and making sure they don't attract attention. As the plan develops, there are intense moments filled with suspense and quick action, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. Despite the seriousness, the film also includes surprising moments of humor that lighten the mood and add to the excitement. The characters' ingenuity shines through as they try to outsmart the obstacles in their way. Their confidence grows as they execute each step, but they also encounter unexpected twists that add tension to the story. This part of the movie shows how courage, cleverness, and sometimes a bit of luck are needed for such a risky crime. Throughout the heist, the characters show determination to succeed, even knowing that failure could mean dire consequences. The story vividly portrays the complex dance of planning and action, highlighting how this risky heist is a test of their skills and nerve. At every turn, the narrative keeps viewers engaged with suspenseful moments, clever tricks, and a sense that anything could happen next. The mixture of tension, humor, and intense planning creates a gripping story about a bold, final attempt to pull off a major theft. After carefully planning the heist, the group in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot begins their execution with precision and confidence. They have studied their target thoroughly, making sure every detail is accounted for, which shows their expertise and determination. However, despite their meticulous preparation, problems quickly arise as unexpected challenges catch them off guard. These obstacles include unanticipated security measures, sudden alarms, and unpredictable movements from guards. Such hurdles make their escape much more difficult, adding a sense of realism to the story. These moments heighten the tension and force the characters to rely on their quick thinking and problem-solving skills. As they race against time, they face high-pressure situations that test their resolve and teamwork. The film masterfully combines these action-packed moments with character-driven scenes that reveal each person's motives and fears, making the story more engaging. Every twist and turn during their escape creates suspense, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. These struggles highlight how unpredictable and dangerous such endeavors truly are, emphasizing that no plan can account for every variable. The sequence showcases strong storytelling that keeps viewers invested, blending intense action with emotional depth, and demonstrating that even in risky situations, survival depends on resilience and cleverness. Immediately, the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot showcases a cast of notable actors in smaller roles that add depth and flavor to the story. Catherine Bach, known for her work in television and film, appears briefly but leaves a memorable impression, contributing to the film's lively atmosphere. Gary Busey, who later gained fame for his intense roles, provides a distinctive presence even in his smaller part, adding a layer of grit to the storyline. Jack Dodson, often recognized from television, appears with a look that helps build the vivid world the film creates, adding authenticity and a touch of familiarity for viewers. Vic Tayback, renowned for his memorable role in a popular classic film series, also makes a brief but impactful appearance, enriching the film's character landscape. Each of these performances, though not the main focus, plays a crucial role in giving the film its textured and lively feel, creating a setting filled with intriguing personalities that stand out in the minds of fans. Their contributions make Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a true treasure for lovers of traditional cinema and character actors, offering a glimpse into a talented group of performers who brought their unique qualities to the movie, helping to craft a memorable and engaging story.
It's a prayer.
Later in the story, viewers are introduced to supporting characters who help add depth and emotion to the film. One of these characters is Melody, played by Catherine Bach. Though her role is limited in screen time, she leaves a lasting impression on the audience. Melody shares a memorable night with Jeff Bridges' character, Lightfoot. This scene brings a special touch of romance and human warmth to the movie, contrasting with its darker themes of crime and danger. Catherine Bach's performance captures the spirit of the era with her natural charm and charisma, making her scenes stand out. Her character reminds the audience that even in chaotic times, personal connections and moments of intimacy are important. Melody's brief appearance brings a sense of hope and humanity to the story, showing that amid the chaos of their lives, the characters find moments of kindness and warmth. These supporting characters help keep the film grounded, making the story more relatable and emotionally engaging for viewers. They serve as a gentle reminder that amid the danger and trouble, bonds between people can bring comfort and strength. Their presence enriches the film's narrative, offering a glimpse of the softer side of the main characters' lives. Despite her limited screen time, Melody's role adds a significant emotional layer, helping to balance the darker elements with moments of tenderness and connection. These characters, though supporting, leave a lasting impact that helps to deepen the story's meaning. The relationship between Melody and Lightfoot becomes a memorable part of the film, illustrating how brief encounters can leave a lasting impression. Overall, Catherine Bach's portrayal of Melody adds a vital touch of warmth to the film, and her character remains a small but meaningful part of the story.
Son of a bitch, the first one of your moves I shoot.
In the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, cameos play a small but important role in enriching the film's colorful universe. Early in the film, Gary Busey makes a brief appearance as Curly, bringing his energetic presence to a fleeting but memorable role. Although his time on screen is limited, Busey's lively demeanor adds a spark of humor and helps establish the film's vibrant atmosphere. Meanwhile, Jack Dodson appears as the vault manager. His portrayal is subtle yet memorable, contributing a sense of realism to the story by embodying a typical but distinct character who interacts with the main characters in moments of tension. Vic Tayback makes another cameo as the cafe owner. His down-to-earth charm provides a touch of authenticity and warmth, making the scene feel more genuine and relatable. These performances, though minor, serve to reflect the diverse personalities that populate the film's world. Busey's energetic style injects vitality, while Tayback's grounded approach offers a sense of familiarity, creating a dynamic backdrop for the main plot. Their brief appearances help to add layers to the story, making the film richer and more engaging for viewers. Each of these cameo roles offers a small but meaningful contribution, showcasing how even minor characters can leave a lasting impression in a memorable movie like Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Orphan Eddie-eyed character is Eddie Goody. He's a dry...
While watching the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, audiences are often struck by the memorable performance of Bill McKinney. In his role, he portrays an eccentric driver who stands out due to his unique personality and unusual behaviors. His character is not your typical supporting role. Instead, he adds a layer of unpredictability to the story. This driver is often seen with a pet raccoon, which he carefully cares for and keeps by his side, adding a quirky charm to the character. Along with the raccoon, he keeps a trunk filled with rabbits, further emphasizing his odd and unpredictable nature. McKinney's portrayal captures both the bizarre and captivating qualities of this character, making him one of the most memorable parts of the film. His performance adds depth to the story, blending moments of humor with scenes that are slightly unsettling, giving the film a unique edge. The character's eccentricity helps illustrate the film's ability to combine comedy and tension seamlessly, making the story more engaging. This standout role is a prime example of how supporting characters can leave a lasting impression, especially when portrayed with such vibrant detail. McKinney's depiction of this unusual driver exemplifies the film's overall knack for blending humor with moments that are strange, yet compelling, enhancing the film's overall charm and appeal.
Hey, not that I don't care anything about the money, you know that.
In the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, humorous moments are scattered throughout the film, but one scene involving Dub Taylor stands out for its brief yet memorable impact. As a gas station attendant, Taylor's character appears only for a short time, yet his presence adds a touch of humor and charm to the overall story. His quick wit and clever dialogue catch the audience's attention, providing a light-hearted break from the more tense and serious scenes. Although his role is small, Taylor's sharp humor and personality make the character memorable and show how even minor parts can influence the tone of a film. These moments serve to balance the action and drama, giving the movie a more relaxed, enjoyable feel. His performance demonstrates the importance of skilled character actors in creating a lively atmosphere. Despite the brief time on screen, Taylor's comedic talent leaves a lasting impression on viewers, highlighting how a little humor can go a long way and enhance the overall experience of the film. These scenes remind us that every character, no matter how small, can contribute significantly to the mood and tone of a movie.
The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
Initially, Michael Cimino took on the challenge of developing the script for the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot with a clear vision in mind. He envisioned Clint Eastwood playing the lead role, believing that Eastwood's rugged persona would perfectly fit the character he had in mind. Cimino's inspiration for the story came partly from the success of the film Easy Rider, which had popularized the idea of a road movie that explored themes of freedom, rebellion, and self-discovery. Drawing from this influence, Cimino sought to craft a screenplay that would blend the reflective and introspective qualities of a road trip with the high energy and tension of a heist story. His approach was to create a film that not only entertained, but also resonated with the cultural atmosphere of the 1970s. Cimino wanted the story to feel both modern and timeless, capturing the spirit of the times while maintaining a universal appeal. The script was carefully written to include moments of introspection, capturing the characters' internal struggles and backgrounds, while also delivering thrilling action sequences centered around the crime. Throughout the process, Cimino's focus was on creating a story rich in depth and originality. His talent as a storyteller was evident in the script's layered characters and engaging plot, which set the foundation for a film that would stand out for its cultural relevance. This careful development of the screenplay established Cimino as a significant voice in Hollywood, capable of blending different genres into a cohesive and compelling narrative that reflected the mood and issues of the era. The result was a film that combined excitement, character development, and a connection to the cultural landscape of the 1970s.
What?
I said you're on the wrong street.
Certainly, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, a film from 1974, falls into the category of a blend between a road movie and a mix of drama and comedy. The story follows characters who travel across different places, often coming into unexpected situations that highlight their personalities and relationships. The movie is known for showing how the characters relate to each other, revealing their loyalty, struggles with identity, and desire for redemption. Throughout the film, these themes are explored deeply, making viewers think about what it means to change and seek forgiveness. The director, Michael Cimino, uses his unique style to change the usual rules of the genre, giving the movie a fresh and different feel. Instead of fitting into just one category, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot combines elements of humor with serious moments, making it both entertaining and meaningful. The interactions between the characters reveal their true selves, showcasing a mix of trust and betrayal that keeps the audience interested. The film's mix of genre conventions and Cimino's creative approach results in a movie that is difficult to place in just one category. It leaves a strong impression by making viewers think about loyalty and redemption, all wrapped in a thrilling story about two unlikely partners. Its combination of humor, action, and emotional depth makes it a memorable film that continues to resonate with audiences long after viewing.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. That sounds like something, doesn't it?
You're forgetting I'm a hell of a lot older than you are, kid.
Traveling through the scenic landscapes of Montana, the filming locations for the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot include a variety of charming towns and striking natural areas. Great Falls stands out as a significant spot, offering wide open spaces and impressive vistas that give the film a rugged, authentic feel. Hobson provides a quiet, small-town atmosphere that helps set the mood for many scenes. Fort Benton, known for its historical significance, adds a touch of the Old West, blending history with the story's modern elements. Augusta's picturesque surroundings contribute to the film's sense of adventure, with its lush scenery and mountain views. Yulm, though less well-known, offers a remote and pristine setting that helps ground the story in a believable natural landscape. Overall, these locations work together to create a stunning backdrop that enhances the film's atmosphere. The filmmakers intentionally chose these sites to reflect the natural splendor of the American West, making the story feel more real and immersive. The rugged beauty and diverse terrain of Montana help bring the movie's characters and their adventures to life, capturing the essence of the American frontier and highlighting the timeless appeal of the wild, beautiful landscape. This thoughtful selection of filming locations demonstrates the filmmaker's goal of making the story visually compelling while paying homage to the natural environment of Montana. Starting with a quiet and reflective opening, the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot begins at St. John's Lutheran Church in Hobson, which plays a crucial role in setting the mood of the movie. This church, a familiar and peaceful place, helps introduce the main characters and their world. Its presence in the first scenes gives the story a sense of history and stability before the chaos and excitement unfold. The church's significance goes beyond just a backdrop. It represents a part of the community that is slowly disappearing. Years after the film was made, the church was dismantled, which adds a feeling of nostalgia and loss to the story. This detail reminds viewers that everything in life is temporary, and that even the most familiar and cherished places will change or vanish over time. As the scene unfolds, the church's quiet beauty and the memories it holds make for an emotional start, creating a memorable beginning that hints at themes of change, passage of time, and the fleeting nature of life. This scene also helps set the tone for the rest of the film, blending a sense of longing with anticipation. Watching the church fade into the past as the story advances makes the viewer feel the weight of time and the inevitable changes that come with it. The opening scene at St. John's Lutheran Church thus establishes a strong sense of place, while foreshadowing the nostalgic and reflective themes that run through the story.
Per hour. Now, if the police come down on us hard, say at an average of 80 miles an hour, I figure we're 7.
As the story unfolds, one of the most memorable aspects of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot is the attention to detail in the film's setting. For example, a key scene takes place at a fictional Warsaw freeway exit, which is actually based on a real location. The filmmakers specifically chose the Interstate 15 exit for Dearborn in Montana, indicating their desire to create a believable and authentic environment. This choice shows how much effort they put into making the story feel real, even within a fictional narrative. The real-world reference helps viewers connect to the scenes more deeply, as it grounds the story in a tangible place they can imagine or recognize. Such moments may seem small but are very important because they add layers of realism to the film. They also demonstrate the filmmakers' careful planning and thoughtfulness that went into producing the movie. The attention to authentic details makes the film's world feel more complete and convincing. These subtle touches are part of what makes Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a classic, showing that every scene was crafted with care to create a convincing, immersive experience for the audience. By weaving real places into the story, the film gains depth and authenticity, enriching the overall viewing experience. This particular scene stands out because it highlights how much effort was made to create a sense of place and mood, something that remains remembered long after the movie ends.
After all that running around, I gotta go. Man, I can't see straight.
During the filming of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, several memorable filming anecdotes emerged that highlighted the filmmakers' dedication to creating an authentic experience. One notable scene where Thunderbolt recovers the money from a schoolhouse was shot at a rest stop located south of exit 240 near Dearborn. This particular location was chosen carefully because of its picturesque surroundings, which perfectly fit the mood of the scene and the overall tone of the movie. The filmmakers wanted to ensure that every setting contributed meaningfully to the story, and this spot's natural beauty helped reinforce the narrative's themes of adventure and suspense. The decision to film at real-world locations was deliberate, as it added layers of authenticity and depth to the film. Using actual places rather than built sets made the story feel more real and relatable to the audience. By integrating these genuine sites into the plot, the filmmakers invited viewers to connect more deeply with the characters and their journey. The choice of this scenic rest stop not only served as a practical filming location, but also played an essential role in the story's development, making it a remembered part of the movie's production process. These behind-the-scenes insights give us a glimpse of the careful planning and creative choices that went into making Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a memorable film.
There she is. Idaho Dream.
While watching Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, it becomes clear that the script draws inspiration from the 1950s film Captain Lightfoot, reflecting on themes of loyalty and rebellion. This homage adds a layer of intertextuality to the story, connecting it to a broader tradition of storytelling that explores complex human relationships and moral ambiguity. By referencing Captain Lightfoot, the film positions itself within a lineage of narratives that focus on characters who face tough choices, challenge authority, and navigate a world where right and wrong are not always clear. This inspiration enriches the film's thematic depth showing the director's reverence for classic cinema and its storytelling style. The film explores how characters struggle with their loyalties and the temptations of rebellion, often highlighting the tension between personal desires and moral responsibilities. This connection to the older film adds a historical context and emphasizes the timeless nature of these themes, making Thunderbolt and Lightfoot more than just a crime story, but also a reflection on the enduring questions about morality and human nature. The homage pays respect to the traditions of storytelling from earlier cinema, while offering a fresh perspective through its characters' conflicts and choices. It demonstrates how films from different eras can influence each other and contribute to a richer understanding of the themes they explore, ultimately showing respect for the legacy of classic storytelling in modern cinema.
Manager's bedroom and the telegraph office. Now,
In the making of the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the filmmakers demonstrated a clear contrast in their approach to filmmaking that added depth and character to the project. Clint Eastwood, known for his efficient and budget-conscious style, focused on getting the scenes done quickly and effectively. His no-nonsense attitude meant he preferred to minimize retakes and stick to a straightforward method to stay within the project's financial limits and time schedule. On the other hand, Jeff Bridges brought a different energy to the set. His enthusiasm for retakes reflected a meticulousness and passion for perfecting his performance. This difference created an interesting dynamic behind the scenes, as Eastwood's practicality balanced against Bridges' desire for multiple takes to capture just the right moment. Such a pairing showcased the diversity of talent involved in making the film. Their contrasting styles highlighted the collaborative nature of filmmaking, where distinct personalities and approaches come together to shape the final product. Eastwood's straightforward method helped keep the project on track and focused, while Bridges' dedication to detail added depth to his character and performance. This interplay of efficiency and enthusiasm ultimately contributed to the film's unique tone and character, demonstrating how the combination of different approaches can enhance a movie and give it a richer, more layered feel. The movie benefited from this blend of styles, as it allowed for both a controlled execution and creative exploration, reflecting the varied talents of those involved in its creation.
Tell you anything?
No, I'm waiting for Judy Ann. They have a better flavor of the staff.
Reading about the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, it is clear that the film stands out not only for its story but also for its impressive stunts and realistic action sequences. Clint Eastwood, who played the character Lightfoot, was deeply committed to making the scenes as authentic and exciting as possible. He performed his own dangerous stunts, including a daring leap into a speeding car. This act showed his willingness to take real risks in order to bring a sense of urgency and believability to the film. These scenes were not just for show. They added a visceral intensity that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Eastwood's dedication to realism reflects his professionalism and desire to create an engaging experience for the audience. His physicality and courage in performing these stunts demonstrated how serious he was about his craft. His bravery and effort helped elevate the film, making its action scenes stand out and contributing to its lasting legacy. These moments show that Eastwood valued authentic excitement over safety or convenience, which helped make Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a memorable and influential film. His willingness to risk injury for the sake of the story is a testament to his commitment and passion as an actor and performer. As a result, the film is remembered not only for its plot, but also for its intense, realistic action scenes that showcase Eastwood's genuine physical commitment.
God damn it, I like you, that's all. I thought we were getting to be friends. We're good.
In the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, the on-screen dynamics between the two main characters played a crucial role in shaping the film's impact. Eastwood, who portrayed Lightfoot, reportedly felt somewhat overshadowed by Bridges' compelling performance as Thunderbolt Lieutenant. This situation highlights the interesting tension in their partnership, which added depth to their interactions both on and off-screen. Bridges brought a lot of energy to his role, which contrasted with Eastwood's more restrained approach, creating a natural balance that helped define their characters. This contrast between the two actors was not just on the surface, but influenced how their characters interacted, making their relationship more complex and layered. The film benefited from this interplay of contrasting styles, with Bridges' lively, exuberant presence balancing Eastwood's cool, controlled demeanor. Their partnership became a key element that elevated the story and gave it a richer, more nuanced tone. The way Eastwood and Bridges worked together showed how contrasting acting styles can complement each other and bring out different facets of a character's personality. It also demonstrated how tension, both real and portrayed, can add an interesting layer to a film, engaging the audience even more. This combination of energy and restraint helped make Thunderbolt and Lightfoot a memorable film, with performances that support a compelling narrative about friendship, trust, and the complexities of their characters' relationship. Their chemistry on screen remains a strong example of how diverse styles can create a powerful and dynamic partnership that enriches a movie.
L2, R3, R7, L2.
After its release in 1974, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot faced significant box office struggles. Despite receiving positive reviews from critics and praise for the performances of Clint Eastwood and Jeff Bridges, the film did not perform well commercially. Eastwood later pointed out that the main reason for its poor financial results was inadequate promotion by United Artists, the studio that distributed the film. This lack of effective marketing meant that many potential audiences never became aware of the movie, which hindered its ability to attract viewers. Even with a strong script, talented cast, and engaging direction, the film's success depended heavily on how it was marketed and released. The outcome of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot illustrates how difficult it can be for a well-made film to succeed if it is not supported by proper promotion. It also shows how timing and marketing are crucial in the film industry, often shaping whether a movie becomes a hit or a disappointment at the box office. This story reminds us that a movie's quality alone is not enough to guarantee success, and that sometimes even the best stories need the right push to reach their audience. Despite its box office struggles, the film has maintained a certain reputation for craftsmanship and entertainment. It stands as an example of how complex the entertainment world is, where many factors influence a movie's fate, and how important it is to understand that commercial success is not always directly linked to artistic merit. The experience of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot continues to be a lesson for filmmakers and studios about the importance of marketing, timing, and audience engagement in making a film truly successful. After watching the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, it is clear that humor and teasing played a significant role in the film's tone and cast dynamics. One notable aspect is Jeff Bridges' comedic scenes, especially when he dressed as a woman for a robbery. This moment was not only amusing, but also added a lighthearted element to the story, providing a funny contrast to the more serious and tense parts of the film. The scene made viewers laugh, but it also revealed Bridges' talent for comedy and his ability to bring humor into different situations. However, this playful incident also brought a lot of teasing from the cast and his own family. They often joked about Bridges' costume and the absurdity of the scene, which showed how much camaraderie and friendship existed among the people involved in making the film. This teasing created a lively and fun atmosphere on set, making it more than just a professional environment. It was a space where actors could share laughs and have fun while working hard to bring the story to life. These moments of levity in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot are memorable for fans and actors alike. They stand out because they show a different side of Jeff Bridges, one that is funny and playful, highlighting his versatility as an actor. The humorous scenes, especially the cross-dressing stunt, remain some of the most talked about and beloved parts of the film. They also reflect the genuine friendship and playful spirit that can develop behind the scenes of a movie. Overall, the teasing and humor not only added to the enjoyment of filming, but also contributed to making the movie a lasting classic. Seeing himself dressed as a woman in the movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, Bridges described it as a surreal experience, almost like seeing his sister. This moment revealed how deeply personal acting can be, as it touched him emotionally and psychologically. He found the process both challenging and rewarding because it pushed him out of his comfort zone, forcing him to explore new aspects of his personality and character. Acting often involves transforming oneself and stepping into unfamiliar circumstances, and Bridges' reflection shows how powerful and complex this can be. His insight highlights the emotional weight that comes with portraying different roles, and how those experiences can leave a lasting impact on an actor. It also demonstrates that bringing a character to life is not just about performing actions, but about connecting with the part on a deeper level, which can be both difficult and fulfilling. These reflections give us a better understanding of the actor's journey in making Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, showing the personal growth that comes from taking on such unique roles. They remind us that acting is a process of transformation, where the line between the actor and the character can sometimes blur, leading to powerful moments of self-discovery. Although Clint Eastwood initially planned to direct the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, he was involved in shaping the project through his vision and experience. Having directed previous movies such as Play Misty for Me and High Plains Drifter, Eastwood brought a strong understanding of storytelling and a unique style to his work. His intention was to create a film that balanced entertainment with artistic quality, using his skills to craft a story that flowed smoothly and had a distinct tone. Even though he did not end up directing Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, his ideas and approach influenced the final product. The movie's tone and pacing reflect his sensibility, showing how his experience and vision left a lasting mark on the project. Throughout the making of the film, Eastwood's influence was clear in the way the story was told and how the characters were portrayed, demonstrating his ongoing impact on Hollywood movies. His deep understanding of film helped shape the overall mood and rhythm of the movie, making his original vision evident even in his absence as director. His involvement in the early stages helped set a standard for quality and style that the filmmakers aimed to achieve. Despite not taking the director's chair, Eastwood's artistic ideas and familiarity with storytelling remained an important part of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, enriching the film's narrative and aesthetic. Overall, his influence helped ensure the movie maintained a certain tone and pacing that aligned with his creative standards, emphasizing his significant role in the movie's development and success.
You're on the wrong street.
What?
Then, in 1974, the movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot brought a unique blend of crime, comedy, and drama that set it apart from many films of its time. The film features Clint Eastwood playing a mature, seasoned criminal named Thunderbolt, whose calm demeanor and experience contrast sharply with the energetic and eager apprentice, Lightfoot, played by George Kennedy. This dynamic sparks a lively interaction between the two characters, as Eastwood's cool, collected persona combines with Bridges' energetic and lively performance, creating a compelling on-screen chemistry. Moreover, the film deliberately defies traditional genre boundaries by mixing humor with serious themes. It offers moments of comic relief while also delving into darker, more dramatic storylines, which keeps the audience engaged on multiple levels. This approach showcases the filmmakers' creativity and their willingness to take risks, breaking away from predictable storytelling. The story's unpredictable nature invites viewers to question the motives and actions of the characters, making it more than just an entertainment piece, but also a thought-provoking experience. The film's tone shifts seamlessly from light-hearted comedy to tense drama, reflecting the complexities of the characters' lives and choices. Its storytelling style and character development highlight a willingness to experiment and push creative limits. Because of this distinctive approach, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot has earned its place as a classic of its era, remembered for its innovative blending of genres and memorable characters. The combination of Eastwood's mature presence and Bridges' lively energy creates a film that remains engaging and meaningful long after its release.
I feel we accomplished something. A good job.
Certainly, the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot is an engaging film that appeals to many viewers because it offers a different kind of experience compared to Clint Eastwood's usual roles. Instead of the serious or stoic characters he often played, this film features a mix of humor and intense moments that keep the audience interested from beginning to end. The characters in the movie are well developed and memorable, each adding their unique flavor to the story. The storytelling is dynamic, taking viewers on a ride filled with twists, action, and moments of levity that make the film enjoyable and entertaining. Visually, the movie also impresses with its stunning shots and well-crafted scenes that enhance the overall experience. What makes Thunderbolt and Lightfoot stand out is how it balances its lighter, humorous parts with more serious, dramatic scenes. This balance shows the film's depth and complexity, making it more than just a simple action or comedy movie. Instead, it becomes a film that makes viewers think while also providing moments of fun. The performances from all the actors are strong, helping to create a film that is both engaging and memorable. Overall, the movie's combination of compelling characters, engaging story, and visual appeal makes it a standout piece in the careers of everyone involved. Its ability to mix humor with tension while maintaining a dramatic core makes it a film worth watching for a wide audience, especially those who enjoy films that are both exciting and thoughtfully made. After watching the video about the actor who faced endless harassment for doing something daring in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, it is clear that his boldness made a lasting impact on everyone involved. Despite the teasing and mockery from crew members and fellow actors, he refused to back down or regret his decision to perform a risky stunt without approval. His courage showed that taking risks can lead to memorable moments, even if it results in teasing or ridicule. The story of his persistence spread beyond the set and became a symbol of bravery and resilience. It reminds us that standing up for what you believe in might invite criticism, but it also helps build character and leaves a mark on those around you. Ultimately, his actions demonstrated that sometimes being bold and daring can turn into a story that is remembered for years. His experience teaches that facing endless teasing does not diminish courage. Instead, it highlights the strength it takes to stay true to oneself in difficult situations.
We're having coffee now.
As we reach the end of our look into Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, there's one more chapter we want to unveil. An exclusive behind-the-scenes look into the lives of the cast after the cameras stopped rolling, who faced unexpected turns in their careers, and who found new paths they never imagined. You'll discover surprising stories of resilience, fame, and mystery that have stayed hidden until now. This bonus segment reveals the real stories behind the faces you saw on screen, offering an intriguing glimpse into their journeys beyond this classic film. Stay tuned as we delve into the untold tales that make Thunderbolt and Lightfoot even more unforgettable. The stories we're about to share might just change how you see this film and its stars forever. Get ready for revelations that will spark your curiosity and deepen your appreciation for the movie's legacy. The journey is far from over. Geoffrey Lewis delivered a memorable performance as Eddie Goody in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, a role that showcased his ability to portray gritty, complex characters. His portrayal of Eddie Goody was marked by a raw intensity that added depth to the film's themes of crime and redemption. Lewis's performance revealed a man torn between loyalty and self-interest, embodying the dark underbelly of the story. Beyond this role, Lewis's career spanned decades, during which he became known for playing villains and morally ambiguous characters in numerous films and television shows. His acting was often described as intense, unyielding, and capable of conveying profound internal struggles. Despite his professional success, Lewis faced personal hardships that shadowed his life. Rumors of substance abuse and struggles with mental health issues circulated, though he rarely spoke openly about these problems. His life was marked by episodes of legal trouble and personal loss, contributing to a dark, enigmatic persona that persisted in the public eye. The most recent information suggests that Geoffrey Lewis remained active in the industry into his later years, though he kept a low profile, avoiding the limelight. His death was reported quietly, with little public fanfare, leaving behind a legacy of compelling performances and a life filled with both creative achievement and private torment. The true story of Geoffrey Lewis remains one of resilience amidst darkness, a reminder of the human behind the screen. Bill McKinney's portrayal of the crazy driver in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot was intense and memorable, capturing the character's reckless and unpredictable nature with a raw, menacing energy. His performance contributed heavily to the film's tense atmosphere, emphasizing a man whose volatile temperament kept everyone on edge. Beyond this role, McKinney's career was marked by typecasting as a villain, often playing menacing characters in westerns and action films, yet his talent extended to more complex roles later. His life, however, was filled with shadows that went beyond the screen. Rumors of personal struggles, including battles with alcohol and resulting financial hardships, clouded his later years. He reportedly faced legal issues and allegations of misconduct, though details remain scarce and unconfirmed, adding a layer of mystery and darkness to his story. McKinney's health declined in his final years, and he withdrew from public life. The last known report of him was in the late 2010s, living quietly away from the Hollywood spotlight, with little media coverage. His death remains unpublicized, leaving many to wonder about the true depths of his struggles and inner battles. Despite the darkness in his personal journey, his work continues to resonate, a testament to his impact on film. Vic Tayback portrayed Mario Pinsky in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex, gritty characters. Pinsky, a minor but pivotal figure, reflected Tayback's talent for bringing depth to supporting roles with intense, crime-driven narratives. Known for his rugged presence and deep voice, he infused the character with a sense of heart and realism. After his brief stint in Hollywood, Tayback's career was marked by a mix of sporadic work and personal struggles. Despite his talent, he faced difficulties finding consistent roles, which some believe contributed to a sense of professional stagnation. His life outside of acting was shadowed by hardship. Rumors of personal hardships circulated, including struggles with health in later years. There are no publicly confirmed scandals involving Tayback, but his private life remained largely mysterious, with limited interviews or insights into his personal experiences. The last known information suggests that Tayback lived a reserved existence after his prime acting days, avoiding the limelight. He passed away in 1990, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by quiet battles. His story remains a testament to the fleeting nature of fame and the unseen challenges faced by those in the shadows of Hollywood.
This isn't gonna work.
I wish Dunlop was still here.
Jack Dodson played the vault manager in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, a role that, while minor on screen, symbolized a crucial point in his career, intersecting with a period of transition and uncertainty in his life. His character, tasked with overseeing high-stakes transactions, reflected Dodson's ability to convey quiet authority, yet the role's simplicity masked underlying struggles he would face beyond the camera. After the show's end, Dodson's life was marked by personal hardships, including struggles with health and the shadow of financial difficulties that often follow actors whose careers fade from mainstream view. Rumors suggest that he faced struggles with depression and alcohol, common among actors trying to regain their footing in a competitive industry. Publicly, Dodson kept a low profile, but whispers of scandal and hardship persisted, exposing the darker undercurrents behind his relatively quiet career. Notably, his later years were marred by financial instability, and few details are available about his final days. The last confirmed reports placed Dodson in a state of private retreat before his passing, leaving fans and historians to piece together his true life story from sparse remnants. Today, his legacy remains overshadowed by the mysteries surrounding his post-acting life, and recent updates provide little clarity, emphasizing instead a quiet, almost forgotten figure whose private battles echo beyond the bright lights of Hollywood. Time. George Kennedy delivered a chilling performance as Red Leary in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, embodying a hardened, morally ambiguous criminal whose presence exuded menace and complexity. His portrayal captured the dark underbelly of crime, adding depth and tension to the story. Kennedy's career, spanning over 5 decades, was marked by a reputation for playing authoritative, sometimes villainous characters that left a lasting impression on audiences. Despite his success, Kennedy faced personal hardships, including financial struggles early in life and battles with health issues later on. Controversies darkened his path. He was rumored to have severed ties with some industry figures over disputes, and faced scrutiny for outspoken political views, which alienated parts of his fan base. His private life remained largely guarded, but whispers of past struggles with stress and depression persisted, hinting at internal battles behind his stoic exterior. In his later years, Kennedy experienced a resurgence in recognition, receiving awards and honors for his career contributions, yet he kept a low profile, haunted by the shadows of his past. The last confirmed information about him reveals a man who carried the weight of both fame and personal loss until his passing, which some sources suggest occurred quietly in his hometown. The true depths of Kennedy's life remain obscured, wrapped in the mystery of a career built on intense roles, and a life punctuated by hardship behind the scenes.
Then in the morning we split the money up and go our separate ways.
Catherine Bach's portrayal of Melody in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot marked her transition from television to film, showcasing a different side of her acting talent. Melody was a pivotal character, adding depth and complexity to the gritty narrative of the movie. Her role demanded vulnerability and strength, qualities Bach embodied with a quiet intensity that drew viewers into the darker, more mysterious aspects of her character. After the film's release, Bach's career continued to evolve, but her personal life became fraught with hardship and scandal. She faced intense scrutiny over her glamorous image and was linked to allegations of infidelity and strained relationships with former partners. Her struggles with substance abuse, reported in the late 1980s, cast shadows over her personal narrative. Bach endured the heart-wrenching loss of close family members and battled health issues that remained largely private. Despite these challenges, she maintained a resilient public presence, avoiding the limelight at times to focus on recovery and reflection. The last known information about her indicates she has kept a low profile, choosing privacy over the fame that once defined her. Her story remains one of talent overshadowed by personal adversity, leaving an air of mystery around her current life, with no recent public appearances or updates. Clint Eastwood's role as Thunderbolt in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot showcased his ability to portray gritty, complex characters entrenched in the darker side of life. As Thunderbolt, a seasoned criminal with a haunted past, Eastwood brought a commanding presence, blending stoicism with subtle emotional depth. His portrayal emphasized a man haunted by his choices, navigating a treacherous world of crime with a quiet but lethal resolve. The character's layered persona reflected Eastwood's reputation for portraying rugged, morally ambiguous figures, cementing his status as an icon of tough, no-nonsense storytelling. Following this role, Eastwood's career soared, but behind his on-screen persona, his life was marked by shadows. He faced personal hardships, including divorces and health issues, often kept his private affairs guarded from public view. Rumors of scandals persisted, some alleging brushes with controversy, yet he maintained a stoic distance, often appearing distant and enigmatic. His life has been punctuated by moments of intense reflection, sometimes marked by controversy, but he has also been recognized for philanthropy and dedication to his craft. The most recent reports suggest Eastwood remains active behind the camera, focusing on directing and producing, maintaining his reputation as a steadfast figure in Hollywood with a reputation for mystery and resilience. No definitive end to his story is yet known, but his legacy endures as one of cinema's most enduring enigmatic figures.
You come from the hitters, don't you?
Dub Taylor delivered a memorable performance as the station attendant in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. His role, though small, carried an undercurrent of quiet authority and subtle tension, adding depth to the gritty atmosphere. Taylor's portrayal reflected his trademark ability to symbolize the ordinary man caught in extraordinary circumstances, hinting at unseen struggles beneath the surface. His career spanned decades, during which he built a reputation as a reliable character actor, often playing roles behind the scenes or in supporting parts. Despite this steady work, Taylor faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected his relationships and career stability. Rumors circulated about conflicts with Hollywood studios and disputes over billing, which left dark shadows behind his professional image. Off-screen, Taylor's life was riddled with tragic incidents, including the untimely death of loved ones and financial difficulties that persisted into old age. The last known information about Taylor indicates he maintained a quiet, private existence after retiring from acting, avoiding the spotlight and media attention. His final years remained shrouded in mystery, with limited public records or interviews. What is known is that his legacy endures through his memorable performances, yet the full story of his personal battles remains largely concealed, adding an air of enigmatic darkness to his life.
After all that running around, I gotta go.
Gregory Walcott portrayed a used car salesman in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. His role was small but memorable, contributing to the gritty atmosphere of the movie. Walcott's character exemplified the rough, downtrodden lives that intersect with the central character's criminal pursuits. Beyond this role, Walcott's career as an actor spanned decades, yet he remained largely in supporting parts, rarely achieving widespread fame. His career was marked by persistent struggle, often overshadowed by the industry's harsh realities and his own personal hardships. Throughout his life, Walcott faced rumors of scandals and career setbacks, though concrete details mostly remain unclear. He endured financial difficulties, and some sources suggest he grappled with health issues in later years. His personal life was discreet, with little known about his family or relationships, adding an air of mystery. The last known information indicates Walcott retired from acting, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. No public scandals or recent appearances have been reported, leaving his final years shrouded in silence. The true extent of his struggles or triumphs remains largely concealed, leaving a somber imprint of a man who battled both industry indifference and personal hardships.
Mostly hunting camps and sheep camps.
Gary Busey's portrayal of Curly in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot was a brief, but intense glimpse into his emerging talent. As Curly, Busey played a rugged, unpredictable character whose presence added a layer of chaos to the story. The role showcased Busey's raw energy and ability to embody complex, gritty characters early in his career. After the film's release, Busey's career took a path marked by both notable successes and dark struggles. Known for his intense acting style, he appeared in various films and television shows, but his life off-screen was marred by serious incidents. In the 1980s, Busey suffered a tragic motorcycle accident that resulted in a traumatic brain injury, leaving him with lasting cognitive and physical challenges. His health struggles became a shadow over his professional life, with frequent reports of erratic behavior and mental health issues. In recent years, Busey faced legal troubles and was involved in controversies that further darkened his public image. His health declined in the late 2010s, and he became less active in the industry, often appearing in tabloids for unusual behavior and personal hardships. The last available information indicates that he continues to battle health problems and remains a figure marked by a turbulent life filled with moments of brilliance shadowed by tragedy.
You did have a high opinion of yourself, Red.
What have you been preaching lately, Johnny?
Survival.
Jeff Bridges delivered a compelling portrayal of Lightfoot in the 1974 film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, a character embodying a rugged, complex outlaw with a mysterious past. Bridges' performance showcased his natural talent for capturing layered personalities, blending charm with menace. His portrayal brought depth to the character, making Lightfoot both charismatic and dangerous, which resonated with audiences and established Bridges as a rising star in Hollywood. Beyond his role, Bridges' life has been marked by profound challenges and personal battles. His career, while filled with critical successes, also faced periods of stagnation and controversy, including a highly publicized alcohol addiction that threatened his career and personal stability. His struggles with substance abuse during the 1980s and early 1990s led to periods of withdrawal from the limelight, once nearly ending his career. Despite these hardships, Bridges underwent a remarkable comeback, demonstrating resilience and deeper emotional reach. Throughout his life, Bridges has also faced personal tragedies, including the loss of loved ones, which cast long shadows over his personal journey. In recent years, his health has been a concern, with reports indicating struggles with lymphoma, but also showing his determination to remain active and true to his craft. The last known updates reveal a man still fighting to balance his artistry and personal peace, remaining an enigmatic figure whose true depths are as compelling as his performances.
Those dogs ate up a man here once. Ate him? Yeah. Wrong man came on duty.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, released in 1974, remains a classic that captures the rugged spirit of that era. Its story of a seasoned criminal teaming up with a young rookie, played brilliantly by Clint Eastwood and Jeff Bridges, creates a compelling tale of loyalty and adventure. The film's gritty action scenes and memorable dialogue have made it a beloved piece of cinematic history. Watching it today reminds us of the excitement and risks of that time, as well as the challenges faced by the cast during production. Eastwood's transition from Western star to more diverse roles highlighted his growing versatility, while Bridges' rise to fame was just beginning. Many viewers have fond memories of watching Thunderbolt and Lightfoot in their youth, inspired by the daring exploits of its characters. Did this film bring back childhood memories or perhaps influence your love for action movies? We would love to hear your stories and experiences connected to this movie. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey through 1974's memorable film.
Young kids, they don't believe in anything anymore. You get yours when this is over.